had to watch for the jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get out my problems, let me When up and magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. To throw is RG3. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On third down, Griffin. Sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Toss play to Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. And he drops it off to Chris Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a third and about 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Check safety, check safety.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Griffin. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Oh!
Now it's Griffin. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Griffin. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Bell coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now it's Rodgers. Open man is Anderson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
He's going to get this to Austin complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
Complete to Tavon Austin. 3 down, 3 down. I got it. Check out.
Throwing is Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Willie Lanier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike 52, Mike 52.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He's going to loft one deep left side. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
We got three.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards, first down Packers. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Now Griffin on first down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Go.
On first and 10, it's Griffin. Buying time to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Kill. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Check. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the Mike.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike 50, Mike 50. Come on. Hey, now look up. Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50.
On first down, Griffin. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is caught by Chris Johnson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, first down Packers. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Willie Lanier. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And some room to maneuver. 20. And he will score.